The exploitation is rising everywhere, and that exploitation and corruption is rising everywhere because of the isolated system. And this isolated system is created by the community of thousand families who are billionaires. And that exploitation and corruption is that system is created by the Jeffrey Epstein gang. That system is created by the Rothschild family and other families like this. If we'll take the example of the Rothschild family, if we'll look at its historical background, if we'll take the example of World War II, at that time the Rothschild family landed and had given his money to the Germans against the foreign powers, the Russians, as well as the Rothschild family gave his half of money to the foreign powers, to the Russians against the Germans. Means they distributed their money on two parts, and one part they gave to the Germans against the foreign powers, and other part they gave the money, half of their money, to the foreign powers against the Germans. And they thought one of these families will become dominant. One of these war conflict countries, foreign powers or Germans, will become successful in this war, and other will accept the defeat. After the end of the World War II, the Germans were defeated and the foreign powers predominated. After that, the Rothschild family went to those foreign powers, to those Russians, and told them, "We had landed, we have given the money, all our money, to you. So we need the advantages because we were taking the side of yours." Because of their money, they took triple standards of gain. They took the triple standards of pluses and advantages from the Russian powers and foreign powers because of their money. So in World War II, they remained safe and they earned a lot of money and they got a lot of profit because of distributing their money in two sides, and one of the side became successful, and then from their side they took a lot of money and they made a lot of profit. In modern conflicts, still those families controls these systems, those banks, and those families are using those banks for the wars, for their profit, to stay as a gainer in the modern wars too. Now if we will deep dive into the society, isolated society, when a normal person will broke that chain, when he will escape that matrix, then this isolated society, which is filled with corruption and exploitation, will laugh at him, will call him extraordinary, or will call him the abnormal one. Because the isolated society is created in that way that the humans are like the sheeps. They are just following the law, they are just following the mass, and they don't even think about the system. They are engaged in the modern slavery with certain type of jobs, money, and they are paying the gas rents, etc, electric rents, all other things. They just bear the burden of their expenses, and they never think beyond the circle, they never think beyond the globe because of the system created in that way.